welcome back to Pure Lottie. So today's video is a swatching video. I am going to be swatching all 18 lip liners from Center of Attention Cosmetics. So if you want to see them, then make sure you keep watching. And if you like today's video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up down below because that really helps me out. And if you're new, don't forget to join my family. Hit that subscribe button and change that notification bell to all so you don't miss any of my future videos. Alright, let's jump in. Okay, so I officially received the last lip liner yesterday, so I now have all 18 lip liners here. So we're going to do a swatching video today. So what I'm going to do is I will pop on each lip liner. I will show you what it looks like filled in, and then I am just going to put the Glass Act in glass over top. This is just like a clear gloss. It's got a bit of gold flecks through it, just so you can see what it would look like matte with just the liner, and then glossy with a gloss over top without warping the color at all. So let's get started. Okay, so I've just taken off the gloss that I had on. It was the Glass Act in the shade Rosy, and then I just tapped it out a little bit to mute the color a little. So let's go in first with the shade Blushing. So the shade Blushing looks like this, and just a swatch of it. This is what it looks like, and I'm going to fill in the lips now. So I will outline it and then I will fill it in. Okay, so this is it lined, and now we're going to fill it in. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Alright, and I'm going to pop some gloss over top so we can see what it looks like. And I am just wiping my doe foot applicator from this on a baby wipe, so I'm not turning the lip gloss a different colour, so it's still clear. Okay, so this is what it looks like, glossy. Really, really pretty, absolutely stunning. I can definitely foresee this being one of my favourite colours. It pulls a bit more like pinky on me, so really like it. Suits really well with this look as well. Okay, the next shade, these are completely by random as well. I'm just sticking my hand in and grabbing whatever. So this one is Peachy. So this is what the shade looks like. So this is the shade here, number 2 there, second one. So same thing, just going to outline and then I'll fill it in again. Okay, so this is it outlined. And now we're going to fill it in. Okay, so that is it filled in now. And now we're going to pop some gloss on again, the same as before, and see what it looks like glossy. And this is what it looks like glossy. Absolutely stunning. Really, really nice. I think I prefer this one glossy than matte. Okay, next one is Sandy. This one looks like a deep brown. And it is number 3 swatch here. That focuses. There you go, number 3. This is aligned to the outside. Okay, and this one is filled in. I actually really like this one matte as well. Let's pop some gloss on. So this is with the gloss on. Super pretty again. I actually really like this shade. I don't think it suits this look very well, but it does look quite nice. Next shade is Caramel. So this is Caramel here. So Caramel is swatch number 4 there. So we're gonna line the lips again. This is Caramel lined. And this is Caramel filled in. This one is super nude, almost looks like foundation lips. And this is Caramel Glossy. This one definitely doesn't suit this look, but I think it would be a really nice look if you've got like a really like bold, like dark smoky look. I think it would look really nice with that. Next shade is Morme. So this is like a purpley shade. I'm a bit nervous about this because you all know I'm not the biggest fan of purple. It is this purple one here. So let's line the lips. Okay, that's the lips lined. Okay, that is the lips filled in. And that is Morme with gloss. I do actually like this shade on. Not normally a purple fan, but it actually looks quite nice on. It's not like a super bright, vibrant purple. It's like one that I think I would actually wear quite often. Okay, next shade is the one that I was waiting on, Cafe Latte. This is from her restock, so I did want to mention in this versus her original ones. The original ones, she has stickers on with the names. Her restock, she has now printed the names on the bases. So I just want to quickly show you the difference there. So that one's got the sticker and that one's printed on. I think the printed on is definitely so much nicer because I feel like these are stickers, once they're, you know, a little bit old, they're gonna fall off really easily, and then you're not gonna know the name of the shade that you're using. So I definitely like that she has swapped to the names actually printed on the pencils. This is what it looks like. This is Cafe Latte Swatch, so next to the purple there. I'm going to line the lips. So that is Cafe Latte lined. And that is Cafe Latte filled in. I will say Cafe Latte was a bit more drier than all the other formulas so far. All the other ones have been really smooth and creamy. This one, yeah, was a little bit harder than the others. Not like super hard, it wasn't like super tugging on the lips, but it was definitely like a bit of a different formula. Okay, and Cafe Latte with gloss. I can definitely tell why this one oversold. This is definitely going to be a fan favorite, I can feel. Absolutely gorgeous color, and it will go with a lot of different looks as well. Okay, next one is Buff. This might have been the shade that I used in my first impressions. Okay, so this is the shade Buff. This is the shade Buff here, swatched, and we're going to line the lips. So that is Buff lined. So that is Buff filled in. Absolutely stunning color, beautiful. Okay, and that is Buff with gloss. Okay, next one is a Fair Terracotta. So this is the shade Fair Terracotta. So Fair Terracotta is this one. It's a very like orangey nude shade. That is Fair Terracotta lined. And that is Fair Terracotta filled in. Again, a really nice like nudie color, almost like foundation lips again, but with like an orangey tint, but really pretty. I think it is a really good one if you're looking for like a nude. And that is Fair Terracotta Glossy. Still really pretty. Okay, next shade is Sangria. I think this is the halfway point. I think this is number 9 and there's 18 in total. My lips are definitely starting to get a bit sore now. Okay, so Sangria is like a really deep like wine purple. It's actually a really pretty color there. So let's line the lips. So that is Sangria lined. That is Sangria filled in. Super, super deep color. I can really like see this like for a dark, like sultry look. Okay, that is Sangria Glossy. I can foresee this being a favorite. I actually really love that color. Okay, next one is Cherry Balm. I'm expecting this one to be like a red or something maybe. So that is the shade Cherry Balm. That's the shade Cherry Balm there. So we'll line the lips. And that is the shade Cherry Balmed outlined. This is the shade Cherry Balm filled in. It's a really nice like red, but it's almost like pulls a pink on me as well. And that is the shade Cherry Balm Glossy. This one is really stunning. I can foresee this being a favorite as well. You don't know, red's my favorite color. Second is pink. So I can definitely foresee me doing red looks with this one. Okay, next shade is a Silly Salmon. That's a funny name. So this is the shade Silly Salmon. Okay, I've had to start a second row. So this is the shade Silly Salmon swatched. So let's line the lips. Okay, this is the shade Silly Salmon lined. Okay, and this is Silly Salmon filled in. And this is Silly Salmon Glossy. I really like this color too. It's like definitely a salmon color. It's like a pinky orangey sort of color. Okay, next shade is Sweetie Pie. So this shade is Sweetie Pie. So this is the shade Sweetie Pie. And we're going to outline the lips. And this is Sweetie Pie outlines. So this one is Sweetie Pie filled in. This one again was a bit of a drier formula, more like the Cafe Latte one. And that is a Sweetie Pie Glossy. It's a really pretty shade, definitely more of like a hot pink, so it like fully suits me with all my hot pink. So really like that one. We have 6 left. Okay, so next shade is a Raspberry Rose. I was expecting this to be like a pinky sort of color, but it's not. It's more of like a brown color. So I'm excited to see what this one looks like. On the swatch, it's definitely more of like a pinky raspberry color now. So let's line the lips. So that is a Raspberry Rose lined. Okay, that is Raspberry Rose filled in. So I totally was just being too rough with my doe foot applicator for my gloss and I've just broken the end off. Fun times. I should have been using like disposable ones or something so then I didn't have to wipe it so much, but fortunately I did. It's okay, I am nearing the end though, so I'll just have to order another one. But this is Raspberry Rose Glossy. Okay, next one is the shade Nipples. Classic Courtney. So we all know what shade her nipples are now. So this is the shade Nipples. So this is the shade Nipples here, swatched. So we're going to line the lips. So this is Nipples lined. I was thinking most of these lip liners were like too clean for Courtney. So this is nipples filled in. Okay, this is nipples glossy. Okay, next shade is Mocka. So this is the shade Mocka. That is Mocka Swatch. And we're going to line the lips again. Okay, and that is Mocka lined. Okay, and that is Mocka filled in. Okay, and that is Mocka glossy. Okay, next one is Ruby Slippers. Hopefully this is a really nice red. Ooh, it's a red. So this is the shade Ruby Slippers. So that is Ruby Slippers swatched. It is more of like an orangey red, but I do tend to pull more of like an orangey pinky color when I try and use reds, so it probably won't come out like fully red on me. So that is Ruby Slippers lined. Okay, and that is a Ruby Slippers filled in. It definitely pulls more orange on me, but I find that with eyeshadow and lipsticks and stuff as well. So it may pull more of a red on someone else, but I find, yeah, reds just don't pull like red on me on my tone. And that is Ruby Slippers Glossy. Definitely looks, yeah, like an orangey red, but I still really like it. Really pretty. I am most definitely gonna have to do a lip mask tonight, overnight, because my lips are on fire. So, second last shade is a Sweet Cocoa. So this is the shade a Sweet Cocoa. And this is the swatch for Sweet Cocoa. I'm going to line the lips. Okay, that is Sweet Cocoa lined. And that is Sweet Cocoa filled in. And this is Sweet Cocoa Glossy. I actually really like this shade as well. Really, really pretty. Gives me like a dark grungy vibe again. Okay, our lucky last one is a Dusty Rose. Okay, so this is a Dusty Rose. And this is Dusty Rose swatched. So we're going to align the lips now. So this is Dusty Rose lined. And this is Dusty Rose filled in. And this is Dusty Rose Glossy. So absolutely gorgeous. So again, another winner. I don't think there was not one of them that I didn't like, so they are all gonna be fan favorites. I can definitely feel the like pinky ones are definitely gonna be the ones that I more lean to, because I do tend to go for more of like a pinky gloss. All but those two shades that I said felt a little bit like firmer, was super smooth, creamy, like nice and soft, but not like breaking. But those two that I did mention throughout the video, they were still smooth and creamy. They were just a little bit drier formula, so they weren't like as smooth gliding on your lips, but still wasn't like as hard as some of the lip liners that I've tried. It wasn't like tugging on my lips or anything, so it wasn't hurting me. It just didn't glide as easy. But I love every single one of them. Congratulations, Courtney, or Center of Attention Cosmetics. You did amazing creating all of these. They are absolutely beautiful. I love every single one of them. Watch out for her restock. I think it's going to happen. She is moving at the moment, so I think it might happen after she's moved, because she has like put a hold on sending out any orders or anything while she does do this initial move. But yeah, they're absolutely stunning. They're really good value for money as well. So watch out for the restock. They are still showing sold out online. I've just quickly checked, but I do know that she has the shipment in, but she's in the middle of moving at the moment. So hopefully once she's moved in, she will have her little stock room all sorted, and then she can update the website. They're really good value for money. They're only $9 Australian per lip liner, which I think is fantastic because I've paid more for like a drugstore one in like Priceline or Chemist Warehouse. So really good value for money, I feel. I am going to quickly do a wear test with this one. I was going to swap over to a brighter color so you can see it a little bit better, but my lips are on fire, so I don't want to swap over to a number 19. So I'm going to leave this one on, but we are getting closer to dinner, so I want to see how it withstands with dinner. When I did my first impressions, I did actually leave it on for a while and it wore really well, so I thought I would show you guys on camera what it looks like in a few hours. Okay, we're at about an hour and a half in now, and this is what the lips currently look like. Now I have been drinking, but I've been using my cup that has a straw in it. And I did also pinch a few chips off my husband, so I have had a little snack. I'm about to make dinner now, so I will do a check-in after dinner and show you what it looks like. But basically the colour's still there. The gloss is starting to wear off on the outer corners a little bit maybe, but other than that, it's pretty good. I'm growing myself a nice little friend down here at the moment. But yeah, this is an hour and a half check-in. Hey guys, so last check-in for the wear test. So this is what my lips look like after eating dinner. It's been about 2 hours and maybe 15 minutes since I first applied the lip liner. So as you can see, it is still all around the line of my lips, but not on the inside. Now I did eat leftover pork roast, so probably like a bit oily, I would say. So normally oils break down lip liners anyway, but it doesn't look like terrible or anything. Like I don't have this really dark line on the outside and my inner lips like pale or something. Still looks quite decent. It wore off quite nicely. So overall I think it's really good. There was nothing saying that they're long lasting or anything. I just wanted to put it to the test and show you guys, so you guys would know what to expect if you are wearing it out for dinner, or like to an event or something. So yeah, I would just suggest bringing the lip liner along with you with your lip gloss, so then you can top it up as needed. But yeah, it hasn't worn off like terribly, and before I ate it was still looking really good. It was just the food that wore it off. So that's all for this. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comments what was your favorite shade or two. But if you liked today's video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up down below because it really helps me out. And if you're new, don't forget to join my family. Hit that subscribe button and change that notification bell to all so you don't miss any of my future videos. And as always, thanks for watching guys. Bye!